YouTube's happening. It is Monday, May 4th, and we are talking all the sports here. We got two NBA games, we got two NHL games, and I believe we got 12 MLB games. So we're going to run through in that order. So break them down, see if we can find some value, the good stuff we do around here. So we need to talk about the weekend because I think it's important to celebrate your wins because you have to tolerate your losses. Because in betting, you know as well as I do, there will be red days. So when you get a nice little streak of green, you tend to be you want to celebrate those and enjoy them when you have them. So that's what we're going to do because Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the last 4 days here, if you took every single play in the video, you're green. Simple as that, because this is what happened. The sheets have been doing work. Absolutely been doing work. Thursday, there was a nice parlay I put into the chat well before the game started. If you remember, you saw that in the chats. That was a fun one to hit, help boost that up. Even without the parlay, it was still a pretty good day overall. And then the other days over here didn't even include parlays. And none of these even include MLB live betting, which has been green every day too, because I didn't want to include those because those aren't posted for you all to see. So I posted the parlay because the members got that hours before the game started. So, but live bets are instant, like they're right away. It's like, oh, someone's on second, boom, bet them to score. Simple as that. It moves quick. So if you want to come and join the chat, if you want to get the list of plays typed out, here's the chat. See, breaking news, it populates it for us. It just told us the Magic coach was fired, and that was at 10 a.m. Obviously, they came out a little bit before that, but hey, it still does it for you in case maybe you haven't been on ESPN. Who knows? So it has that. It has all the sheets for every sport you want, including soccer and tennis. I don't do videos on those, but I played sheets anyway. See, it's there. Or if you want the plays typed out, they all go to this nice little list once the video's done. Simple as that. So go to Better Sheets. This is what it looks like. You check it out there. It's all there for you. So we are going to recap yesterday real quick, though. I was going to pop back over here. Yesterday, Detroit, 8.5 crushed. That was minus 103. Over 211.5 for plus 103. So another NBA sweep back-to-back days. Only 2 game slates, but still a sweep nonetheless. Under 5.5 for plus 112 in the Tampa Montreal game. Sadly, my Lightning are gone. So sad. Sadly, my Magic are gone. Damn, what a bad day. It's baseball season. Rays, yeah. Boldy somehow couldn't get 4 shots on goal in a 9-6 game. I don't know how that's a thing, but hey, he got 3, whatever. Yankees 1.5, minus 111 hit. Okamoto hit a home run, plus 1.5, over 1.5 HR for plus 105 for him. Hit Alonzo, Polar Bear, plus 115 hit. Lazardo, 6.5. I think he had 10 strikeouts, I think it was, for plus 100. Beautiful setup there. The Chiefs clearly said Lazardo was going to hit that easily. Burleson, 1.5 HR for minus 124, and Olsen, 2.5 HR hit for minus 104. Great day overall. It was 3 units. We take 3 units. That does not account for there was one part of the live betting in MLB where Philly scored all them runs in the first inning, or I think it was the top of the first. I took 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, and 4.5. All of them hits, which mean beautiful profits indeed. So I'm telling you, live betting is where it's at. So come check it out. Enough of that. We are done. There's the site. We are good. We have our games. We're going to do NBA first. We got Philly, New York. Let's go and get to that game right now. All right. So we're going to jump to the first NBA game. Now, remember, just because we're talking about how great we're doing doesn't mean we're going to continue to do this, because this is betting. You know damn well as I do, there will be red days this week. We're going to have them. Hell, it could be a red day today, because that's how it works. It's a roller coaster, up and down, up and down. That's how it goes. So you celebrate the wins, you tolerate the losses. Simple as that. You just don't go broke during the losses. You're good to go. So that's why I do 1% straight bets on every single play. So, unless I do the random occasional parlay, which the one up the parlay I put in chat was the I don't do many parlays, but Rent was due, and I had to do something. So hey, it was good. Moving to the games, we got the Knicks 7.5 with a 213.5 is our total. We go match details. We look at this and make sure I got the NBA up and ready. Hit a refresh real quick. Let's see. Let's go to the matchup. Scroll to the bottom. See who we got in the games and pull that up. Thank you. And let's see. We got our people. Embiid's probable. I mean, everyone saw that picture of him all stretched out, looking all crazy, getting like stretched out in 3 different areas on the court. Yeah, dude's still diving for loose balls. People falling into his knees, like. Embiid, what are you doing? Now it's a hip injury. We call it a hip. First it was abdomen. First it was knee. Now it's hip. Like, just say he's broken. Just say he's broken. He's simple as that. So you got that. Yeah, got the rest of the team. Then you got the Knicks, who had a couple days rest. They've been chilling out. You are probable hamstring injury. So we see that. Let's pop over to our sheets and see who we got. Yeah. Philly has no advantages compared to the Knicks, because the Knicks were so damn dominant in the last few games against Atlanta, because Atlanta was hot when it came to the playoffs. And then that fire just went out real quick. And all of a sudden, yeah, New York just flexed on them because they were too good. Look at these last 2 games, 140-89, 126-97. That last game, I mean, it was hilarious. Let's be real. 55 points. Come on now, crazy stuff. So, they're at home. They are Embiid is banged up. He's probable, but I mean, come on. How much is he going to do out there for real? So, you can see Philadelphia's numbers. Their defense is pretty decent. Their offense is only average. It's only average now. So, and they're very slow paced, which, hey, New York's okay with that. They're average. So we got that. It says play New York 7.5, and it's a 7.5 out of 10 confidence. I'm going to follow that. I'm going to follow the team at home who's been sitting around getting a couple days rest. Philly got 1 day of rest. That's all they got. That ain't good. I think MB needs at least 2 or 3 days rest, but or a lot of training or a lot of just start stabbing him with needles and inject him with cortisone so he can get out there because something needs to be done because that man is going to fall apart. So give me New York 7.5. Now we're going to bounce over here and go look at some props and see if there's anything that we might want to take. This is Outlier. Link in the bin comment. You know this. If you want to do props, it's all there for you. Oh, let's see what we got. And we have a lot of green props, a lot of potential here. So what can we fade really? Defensively, nothing for New York because their defense is too damn good. 5th in 2-pointers, 2nd in 3-pointers. No thanks. Philadelphia is 11th in 3-pointers. We could take New York for some threes. We could potentially. So, but who would that be? I don't know. I don't know. So Emmy's got a 41.5 PRA. I almost want to go under in this because there's no way. There's no way. But then again, who knows? I think the smart thing is not take props. We need to see how this series is going to dictate who's going to do what. We need to see things. Give me New York at home. Ride the wave. That defense we've been playing is great. Give me that. And let's move on to the next game. All right, moving on to game 2 is going to be Minnesota and San Antonio. Currently, we got Spurs 13.5 is the best one you're going to get over here. Yeah, that's what the odds are. 217.5. Go details, matchup, scroll, and we come on down. We can see Ant is questionable. That means he's not fully healthy. How the hell is he even questionable? I don't know. He was supposed to be out for much longer than that. They were talking about a month. Okay. So Ant goes out there. He's going to be like, what, 70%? He's no way he's 100%. And you got the Spurs side, who nobody cares about you two. This side, you're questionable. You're questionable. You're out for the season. Come on, that's a lot of injuries building up all of a sudden. Like, yeah, hey, y'all did good. You beat Denver, which was shocked the hell out of everybody. That was great. I mean, I took y'all for half the games. That's good. You helped my bankroll out. So, do I think you have a chance in this series? Absolutely not. Let's be real. No. Even if they were fully healthy, I would still take Spurs in probably 5 games. But now that they're injured, you have no DiVincenzo. You have a 70% at best Ant, and you have Ao's over here questionable with who knows what with calf soreness. Don't play with them calf injuries. You know how that goes in the NBA, if anything. So Spurs, I'm taking Spurs cover. Yeah, I think this is going to be a very boring night of basketball. I think we're going to have 2 potentially blowouts. We could. I'm taking Spurs. Let me show the sheet first. You see the information, the numbers and everything. Yeah, they play great defense. They play pretty decent offense. They shot 19th from 34% from 3. Spurs defense is 3rd in 3s and 2nd in 2s. Good luck with that. And then on shooting, number 1 from 3, number 1 with number 5 from 2. That's their offense right there. So yeah, have fun with that. I can't even begin. It says pass because it should say if it's pass, we should leave it alone. But I said at the start of the playoffs, I'm taking something in every single playoff for NBA and NHL. And since you're going to make me pick, I don't want to take a prop. I'll show the props, but I don't want to take a prop in this game. Like you can see what we got. We got some Nas Reed. We got some Kellen Johnson to hit a 3, but I want to take prop plus odds too. We're not trying to take these minus 188s. What are we doing here? That's ridiculous. No. So and I'm not taking Fox. Wemby's got 38.5 points and rebounds. Over Gogurt. I don't know. No, I think I'm just going to take Spurs to whoop ass over the course of the whole game, and then we're going to move on to the NHL. Okay, we're going to start off with Philadelphia and Carolina, and I've already recorded this once. I didn't save, but I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of plays. I took a lot of plays, so we're going to try to run through these quickly. So, let's see. Currently, it is Carolina 237 on the money line, 1.5 plus 117 on the 1.5, and then 5.5 on our totes. We pop over to our sheets. They look like so. Here are the sheets for the game. We run through these, and what do we see here? Play Carolina money line 9.1. Well, since it's showing 9.1, that tells me that a 1.5 play would be about a 6.5 to a 7. And that's good enough for me after I already took them once on the 3-0. They're at home again. I will take them 1.5 for plus 117. So that is on my list. So, and you see the numbers, you see how they do. We need to pop over back to the props, and we need to go ahead and click back to that game so I can do it right. And here are the props for the game. So we're going to run through these. I'm not going to go deep into it, but I'm going to tell you what I took. So I took Anderson saves right here. Here we go. Let me open it up for you so you can see it. I took his saves because if you saw from the sheet, Philadelphia is taking 26 shots per game in the last 5 games. Carolina's allowing 25.8 shots per goal, shots on goal in the last 5 games as well. Now, he only had 19 last time. I get that. But the averages are averages for a reason. I'm going to take the average. As long as he doesn't give up 5 goals, he falls into the average nicely. I'm taking that. I got it for, I'm getting it for minus 110, I believe. Yeah, 110. I'm going to take that for sure. So go away. Oh, we're also going to take Blake for a point. Simple. You can see it right there. Now, if I say this, they're all going to be 80, 70% for all of them. So I'm not going to go deep into it. I'm not going to do all that. So there's a lot of places. Catch up. Keep up. Keep up. So we took Blake for a point. We took him for a point for minus 107. We got Stank. I'm going 3 different legs on Stank. I know, crazy. So I took his shots on goal for 3.5. And let me show what happens when I bump it up 3.5. It's 2.5 right now. You see what he's been doing. He's been crushing. That's why I took it. So we bumped to 3.5. We're rolling the dice. I'm going for a plus 195 play, but I'm also keeping the 2.5, and I'm going for a smooth 105 now, which the odds changed in the last 5 minutes. Great. So 105, great stuff. So I'm taking that for sure as well. And then also I'm taking his points. His points have been crushing. Look at the streak he's on. I'm going to take that as well. I can get that for a minus 120. I'm taking that. So I'm taking 3 different things with Logan here. So yeah, good stuff. I'm also going running back the Hall assist point prop situation. I took them both. If we get an assist, we cover both of them. So that works out. It was plus 178 for the assist, 104 for the goal. So we took all of those. That's great to have in this one. So lots of plays. The next one has a lot of plays too. I've already done it. You'll see it. So yeah, that's it. Let's move on to the next game. Well, that was a lot for one game. Let's see what the second game has. It's going to be Anaheim and Vegas. You see currently it is 153 Vegas. It is 6.5. This is game 1, right? I believe it is. They haven't played yet. Yeah, this is game 1. They're already in game 2. So yeah. So currently Vegas big favorite, 6.5 total. Let's go to Sheets. What does Sheets say? Sheets tell us what? It leans Vegas money line with only a 5-4, and it leans the over 6.5 with a 6. So based on what I'm seeing these are the offensive numbers for Anaheim. These are the offensive numbers for Vegas. Offense, good. I see this. These are the defensive numbers, 16th and 20th. I'm seeing goals potentially. So I think, because the 5-2, 5-1, 5-4, 5-5-4, 5-4 would look great. I think over is the play I'm going to go for plus 100. I'll get over 6.5 for plus 100 right now. I'm going to take that. And let's go see if we can add 8 more props, because why the hell not? Because that was fun. We're not going to have that many props in this one. Absolutely not. You would hope not. Maybe. Hold up. Okay, so now you're not going to qualify. I can already tell because you got 60% right there. So we're going to leave Pavel off, but then we got to rest. Now, somebody we always got to add is excuse me, why is Mr. Carlson only at 2.5 shots on goal? Do they not know this man hits 4 on average? What are we doing here? So we'll look at Cutter. We'll look at you know what, we're going to look at all these, because why not? If they're worth it, I'll take it, no problem. And then we got Barbershop. We'll grab all these. So we'll start with Barbershop. He's 100%. It's gonna be one of these two probably. How's your streak going? 8 out of 10. You have hit a point. How many of these have been assists out of the last 10? 6 out of those have been. Okay, so I don't really want to chase that. I think I would rather chase Barbershop for a point. So I think I'm gonna go for the point here. So it's going to be first off, let me just grab this so I know what I'm doing here. That one. Got it. Cool. So, and that's going to be this one. And bam, bam, bam. Great. So, Barbershop over 0.5 points. I'm going to grab just the points, and I think I can get it for what? 120. That's my limit right there. I'm trying to go over 120 today. Trying not to. I want good plus odds, not this stuff. So, I'm not going to chase the plus. I don't, because the plus is only what? The assist is only 60%. Yeah, I want this to be 70 or higher. So, like we saw in the last game, great ones there. Jackson for an assist. Let's see, last 10 games, he has averaging 1 per game. It's 7 out of 10. It's plus 112. Plus 112, huh? I feel like that should be higher. I feel like it should be close, but I mean, he's still doing good. We know this. So, all right, I'm down. Over 0.5 assists, and it's going to be plus 112. Great stuff. We're going to take that. All we do is follow the math. We follow the trends. We follow the math. What makes sense. This game is supposed to be an over. It's supposed to be a higher scoring game. Great. That means both sides are going to contribute. Who's going to contribute? The people on the damn ice, obviously. The people who always contribute. Marner, he contributes all the damn time. Now, he's too damn pricey. I'm going to tell you that right now. 129 is too much for me. It might not be too much for you, so I'm going to pass on him. Goodbye. McTavish, 2 4-game streaks at 80%, 0.9. This is for a point, and he's already at plus 130. Guess what? We're adding him, definitely. So, MC Tavish. over 0.5 points. We've done this all year in NHL. Sometimes it gets rough. Sometimes it's rough, but sometimes it is glorious. When you damn near sweep an NHL card, when there's like 10 plays and 8 of them are plus odds, yeah, yeah, that's good stuff. So give me plus 130. And all we're doing is taking what's been happening. We're seeing how these teams are playing. Simple as that. We're following their logic. That's all it is. This ain't my logic. It's their logic. We're just following it. So last 10, we see Alex has been getting a lot of points. Simple as that. And now it's supposed to be a high scoring game. Cool. Let's get that. Plus odds, Novik 110, add Alex. I'm adding a lot of plays. I might regret this, but then again, I might be celebrating tomorrow. Over 0.5 points for plus, what did I say, 115? 110, 1 plus 110. Good stuff. I'll take that too. Not a problem. Thank you. And remember, we're not trying to hit every play. We're trying to hit half the plays, because if we hit half the plays and everything's a plus odds, that's profit. That means we're in the green. That's all we care about, is being at the green at the end of the day. It don't matter if it's 3 units or 15 units. As long as it's green, we happy. So last 10 for Jackson. Jackson's, see, that's outside my limit. 125 is a little too pricey for me today. So I'm going to say no to that. Cutter. Cutter is already, now Cutter's at minus 125 for 3.5 shots on goal. He's barely hitting 4 as it is. This is a no. But then Leo, look at Leo's, watch this. Watch Leo right here. Look at that average, 4.8 average. 2.5. Are you insulting me? You're insulting me by insulting him. What are we doing here? That's 149. No. We bumped that up for some good plus odds. That's going to be 155. Damn. FanDuel people get it for 195. I'm jealous. I am jealous. So Carlson over 3.5 shots on goal. We will always take him for 3.5 shots on goal, because that's what he does. It is going to be for plus, what was it? I'm babbling too much. 155. 155. Absolutely. Come on, Leo. Continue to crush for us. And that's it. We got everything we need. Absolutely greatness there. So we ended up with 6 plays in this game. Oh, that's a lot of plays. Well, NHL is going to be a big one. Either we're going to have a great day or maybe a bad day. Who knows? Let's move on to baseball. All right, we're moving over to the MLB now. So you see currently we have 12 games because it's travel day. You know how that works. So last couple Mondays, just for, heads up, last Monday, it was a damn home run. It was Dinger Monday last Monday. Home runs galore. Before that, we hit over $1,000 just in live bets alone in baseball. And I think before that as well. Mondays are crazy for runs. I don't know why Tuesday's Dinger Tuesday, just because it's a boring day, but maybe it should be Monday. Either way, we got 12 games. First one's going to be the Mets in Coors. Hey, could be a spot. It's going to be 129 for the Mets. It's going to be 10.5 as our total. We go to our sheets. The sheets tell us what? It says, I don't want nothing to do with this. This game is absolute cheeks. You're probably right. You're probably right. You see the records. You see how they've been doing. Colorado got the brakes beat off them by Atlanta. You can see what happened there. Rockies pitching is trash. Their offense is still decent, 6, 10, and 7 on average runs and hits. They're doing decent over here. On the flip side, the Mets offense, you can see the numbers, and it's just not the best. Not the best. Runs, you're giving up too many runs. You're average on bats. Yeah, so I don't like anything here. Let's go look at our pitchers and see what we got cooking over here. So back to Outlier. We go over here. Boom. Do we not know who the Mets pitching is? Nope, it is undecided. Thanks, Mets, for ruining everything. Good job. So Siano's going out there. We'll look at his and see what we got going on. Weather, 69, nice degrees with 10.3 blowing in. You see that little movement going? It's blowing in. We don't like that. So that doesn't help with overs. Absolutely not. 10.5 might be a little too much. Let's see. Sagano going history versus the Mets. There's a home run for Simeon, and that's about it. Bo Bichette's 3 for 4. There's 1 for 2. There's not much here. Colorado side, we don't know who's pitching, so I can't look at anything really. So Sagano versus the Mets. What are the Mets good at? Nothing. They're averaging everything with the bats. So I'll just kind of show you everything real quick so you can get an idea. Here's 2026. Here's his season. Strikeouts. He ain't a strikeout pitcher. We know that. Earned runs. He's actually been kind of good for earned runs. I mean, 5 out of 6 has been 2 or less. Hell, give him a Cy Young. He's a Colorado pitcher. He deserves it. That's crazy. And then Dodgers. Yeah, you get a pass for the Dodgers. Let's be real. So, and then you got the hits. I mean, he's been good. He's been really good. Outs. He's giving you 6 innings. Quality starts. Quality starts. He's really not walking anybody. Damn. Impressive. Best pitcher they have right now, probably. Who knew? We pop over the bats. We'll see what we got. We want to look at the batting tabs and see if anything stands out when it comes to HRs, bases, whatever, what have you. So we click clear. And what do we have? Nothing. We have nothing last 5. Very little last 10. Johnson's the only one, but he fell off yesterday, apparently. So yeah, this is going to be a full-on pass. Let's move on to game 2. Game number 2 is going to be Boston, Detroit. He also hates this game, really. 178 Detroit. That tells me it's a Scooble pitcher day. It's got to be Scooble with those kind of odds. 7.5 is our total. Got to be Scooble with those totals. She'd say what? She'd say no, don't like this. Boston bats, they're fifth in strikeouts. Notice that right there. So they're 28th in runs. They're getting people on base, but they're stranding the hell out of them. That's why they only got a 2.4 average in the last 5 games. Look at these numbers. Disgusting, disgusting numbers. Detroit's numbers. They're pitching pretty damn good as a staff, as a whole. So this is everybody that pitches. So you see the numbers there. Bats are pretty average. They're just the Detroit, like I said a couple days ago, the Detroit mids. That's what they are. So you see the numbers there. They beat Texas 7-1 yesterday. Cool, whatever. We pop over to props. We'll see who's pitching. It is Scooble plus who? Who is it? It's going to be, oh, not that one, this one. Scooble versus Peyton Toll. What a matchup. Now, Scooble's numbers have not been great. Look at his strikeout, 7.5. Only 1 out of 5 times he's hit this. It's not been good. It's not been good. Now, would I dare fade the man? Hell no. No. I faded Skeens a couple times, and we're right both times. I have not faded Scooble because I ain't stupid, because we've seen this man pop off 14, 13 strikeouts like it's nothing. Yeah, no. No. So let's look over here. Weather-wise, 68.8. Just say 69 so I can say nice again. 17.9 miles an hour from right to left. Simple as that. From pole to pole. That's crazy. No rain, though. Good stuff. So Scooble history versus Boston. You see the numbers. There's no home runs. There's a couple RBIs scattered throughout. The averages are what they are. They're both mostly not good. Yeah. This is the Scooble should have no problem with them here. So now I don't go deep dive into their pitch mixes or anything like that. There are some members in the chat on Better Sheets that will break that down because they scuba Steve. They pop out. They go deep in the dive with that. So I don't, because I do what I do. Everybody has different betting styles, right? Your style is different than mine. Your style is different than your buddies. You know how this works. So let's see, 2026 strikeouts. Look at what he's done. He's only hit over 7 once. Why would I dare take this? Boston is 5th in strikeouts right now. Remember this. 5th at 6.8 per game, 6.7 on the last 10. They've been great at not striking out. So why would we dare take his strikeouts? It makes 0 sense. So we're not going to do it. So we got hits. He's been giving up hits. Boston is 15th in hits. We could do that, but no, we're not crazy. Come on now. Earned runs. He's been tagged a little bit too, believe it or not. Walks, and then outs. So I think the smart thing is to leave him alone. I'm not messing with it. You could if you want to. Let's go over to Peyton Toll. Oh, did I did not open Peyton. Oh no, shame. Peyton Toll, come here, good friend. Let's see what your numbers look like. Detroit, Peyton versus, there's nothing there. Nothing at all. So 2026, Peyton's only started 2 games. You see what he's done, earned runs. 2's not enough. We need at least 3 starts so we can kind of get an idea what you're up to. So strikeouts, 11 and then 4. Detroit bats are 13th in strikeouts. If you want to know, he's at 4.5. Potentially, no, wouldn't touch this. I want my strikeouts to be 25 or lower. I want them to be terrible strikeouts. I want Rockies level of strikeouts. I want national levels of strikeouts. I want you to suck. So, no. 3 and 3 on the hits, walks. You see what he's up to. Not enough data over here. So we're going to leave the pitching alone. That means we're going over to the bats. Are the bats going to have anything of value? Again, no. What are we doing here today? Back-to-back games of trash? Yes, pass again. We move on. All right, moving on to game 3. This is going to be Philadelphia and Miami. And currently we have a pick 'em with an 8.5. Great stuff. We go to Sheets. Sheets say what? Philly is it doesn't like the game. You can see this. But first off, Philly is very mid on the bats. Their pitching is actually slightly above average. Miami is really good pitching-wise, and their bats, well, look what they got. 30th in strikeouts. When I say bad, that's the bad I'm talking about right there. I'm talking Marlin bad. So 11.8 per game, which means whoever's pitching for Philly, we want to look at their strikeout props. Let's go see who that is. Oh, did you know? It's Aaron. Aaron. Oh, what we got. But now this is not his strikeout. This is the man's earned runs. Can you trust this man to do anything? No, because this ain't good. His strikeouts, though, is this. He's averaging 5.8. The line's 5.5 for plus 117, facing the worst strikeout team in the league right now. So last time, and there's no head-to-head, so I can't look at him when he faced him last. So, if we take this, we're basically taking him, who we know he can do it because we go 2025. He's hit over plenty of times. He hit 56% of the time he hit this line. Not bad. Could be better. I wish this was 70, but whatever. If he's going to hit this, I think we're going to go for this one. Yeah, he's only 40% last 10. I get it, but I want some baseball plays, and I think this might be one I can take because they are facing the worst team in the league. So, yeah, let's go for it. 5.5. I think he gets 6. So Nola over 5.5 Ks against the worst team for plus 117 and it's plus odds. Even better. I have incentive now. So we'll take him to see if he can get at least 6 strikeouts. I think he can. He struck out 6 Braves. That's impressive. So Based on how the seasons went, I'm not mad at it. So we'll take that. Hopefully he doesn't get tagged, but I'm not worried about it because remember, the bats are not the best right now. Runs 23rd for Miami. Not too concerned. So let's go back over here. Let's look at the flip side. Flip side is going to be Mr. Junk of all people. Yeah. Jansen Junk versus Philly. Let's see what we got here. So, oh, also, Junk versus Philly. There's your stats overall. And we flip over here. We got Nola versus, now they do have some home runs, but that was, you see what happened there. Cool. Yeah, if you want to take that, cool, whatever. I don't care. I don't care. Those are old games. Cool, whatever. So Miami's striking out now. That's what I care about. So it's 78, winds blowing, but it's Miami. They might have the roof open. They might not. I don't know. So let's see. 2026 earned runs. He's been good the last two games. St. Louis and Dodgers, nothing. How many outs did you go in those games? Not bad. Two back-to-back scoreless. That's pretty impressive. That's what, 33 scoreless innings? That's pretty good stuff, guy. Pretty good stuff. And then, yeah. All right. So he's not a strikeout guy, so you ain't got to worry about that. And so walk potentially, you can get one walk, but I'm not going to take that. So if anything, let's go to bats. I already got the prop for the whatchamacallit, the strikeouts. So we got that one. Phillies, Marlins. Let's see what we got. Last five. Let's see, last 10, then last five. There we go. And Lopez is the only one, but he's way overpriced. I can't take 140s. I'm sorry. So he qualifies for the percentage, but not for the actual odds. So Marsh is not good, 60. Crawford's not good. So yeah, we're gonna leave all of them off. We have our NOLA strikeouts. Let's move on next. All right, moving on to game number 4, which is going to be Toronto and Tampa. Tampa with a beautiful win yesterday. At least somebody in Tampa won a game yesterday. Damn Lightning, I swear. Craziest series I ever watched in playoffs of all sports. That was the craziest 7-game series ever. So whatever. Good job, Montreal. Anyways, I'm a little salty, still salty. Moving on. Tampa, there we go. 112 Tampa with a 7.5. We pop over to the sheet. She said what? They don't like this game either. They don't like nobody today. What? You need some coffee? What's wrong with you? Why do you hate everything today? I don't know. The sheet's not in a good mood today. I don't know. So we see the offense for Toronto is actually pretty decent right now. We see the pitching for Tampa is pretty amazing right now. First and runs at 1.2. That's good stuff. Bats are trash. Let's be real. I said it yesterday. The bats are trash. It was like 2-1 game. Yeah. The bats are amazing. Pitching is average. So if anything, this is probably leaning Toronto more than anything, I would assume. But Tampa is at home, though. So this game is nothing. We don't want nothing to do with this one. Yeah, sorry. I'll root for you, but I ain't putting money on you. That's for damn sure. So let's go Rays up here and let's see what we got. Nick Martinez going up against Eric Lauer. So now remember, I record these in the morning. These pictures could change in the afternoon at some point. If you see a picture change, some of you put in the comments, I appreciate that because I'll never notice that until what I do is I record, and while the video is rendering, I put the bets up. That's why I have a spreadsheet. I go that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. And then I upload the video and boom, move on with my day to another video or to my job, my actual career, or doing other things. So if you see something changes, put us in the comments so we can see that stuff. That's great. It's very helpful. We appreciate that. So moving here is the Trop, so we don't have to worry about the weather. Martinez versus Toronto. Historically, Vladdy's got a home run. Clement's got a home run. Springer's got a home run. That ain't good. We flip side, we go Lauer. Diaz has a home run. Mullins has a home run. Still think it's going to be a low-scoring game, but we'll see. Strikeouts. First Toronto, 19th for Tampa. First is 4.4, by the way. That went up from yesterday, which it was 4. So not taking strikeouts for you. We got hits. We got earned runs. Oh, Martinez has been nasty. One pitching staff right now based on runs. Yeah. Last 5 games. Good job. Walks, outs. Yeah. Low scoring potentially. What about Lauer? Cheerios. Hey, let's see. 2026 Lauer. He started 5 games. First game was rough. It was a very, wait, that's strikeout. Sorry. That's great. We want earned runs. Third game was rough. It was a rough game in there for him. I remember him giving up some runs to somebody. Yeah, there it was. So he's been good outside that Minnesota game. Strikeout-wise, he's been great in the Athletics game. Apparently, he used up all his strikeouts for the next few games because he ain't done nothing since. That's crazy. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to touch this at all. Let's just go to the bats. See, we should have a few bats here we could take, right? I believe there's a couple on here. I'm almost positive. Yeah. Yeah, Okamoto again, and Aranda. Yeah, absolutely, got a couple. And Varsho's about to pop. Ooh, 40%, bro. That's not good. Catch up. So Okamoto hit a home run yesterday. It was beautiful stuff. He's hit 4 home runs in 3 days. So yeah, HRR for him and it's gonna be plus money. Again, wow, it's one. See, if you got BetMGM, that's where you put your HRRs in. Absolutely, because they always have the best odds. Ridiculous. I wish I could bet there. So I can't. I have to go Novik. So it's going to be Okamoto over 1.5 HR. Now I'm going to get it from -111 because, damn it, I'm still going to take it because it's Novik and the man's on fire. Fire. You see this? He is 70%, 3.5 on a 1.5. You can bump this to 2.5 and it still qualifies. Look at this. And then I can then I can't even take it because I can't get these odds. So BetMGM is where, damn, I am I am jealous. I'm very jealous right now. So, all right, let's bump back down. There you go. Plus 100 for you peoples. I gotta stick with 111. We'll take that one. What about Aranda? 105 Aranda. Okay, Hard Rock, good stuff. Let's see, last 10. Very good. Very good. We like this. Good stuff. So 105? Sure is. Let's add it. Aranda over 1.5 HR. HR for minus 105. So we got two plays, both minuses. I hate that, but we'll do what we'll do. We'll move on next. All right, moving on to game 5. Does she like something? Oh my God, it's Baltimore, New York. It loves New York. I'm gonna tell you right now. Spoiler alert. Right there is going to be 190 Yankees money line with the 8.5. Great. Let's see what the sheets say. The sheets say it loves 10's the max, by the way. Loves the money line. It loves the run line too. 7.5 or higher is a play according to the sheets. And then we look at everything else. Just don't blindly see, oh, play, I'm gonna play it. No, no, no. You got to look at everything. That's what we do here. So we see the Yankees pitching is amazing around it. Their bats are above average. 11, 13, 13. 7th in strikeouts. That's all good. We want that. That's good. Baltimore's pitching is trash. 29, 27, 29. They have not been good recently. And their bats are also trash, except for when they do get people on base, they score somehow. It's mainly because this Houston game right there that's eventually going to go away. And then these games are going to show up and they'll be like, whoa, where'd our runs go? So, yeah. So let's look at the props. Let's see who's pitching. So far, I am leaning New York 1.5. I took them yesterday 1.5. They won 11-3. So, yeah, it worked out nicely. So, Cam Schlittler going up against Shane Baz. I'm liking New York even more because as a Tampa fan, I know what Baz can and can't do. So, he's either Cy Young or some guy on the streets. That's what he is. He's no in between. He's one or the other. Really good or really bad. Let's see, strikeouts. Baltimore 23rd at 9.4. We're looking at strikeouts, absolutely. New York at 7th. We're not looking at bad strikeouts. So let's start with the bads first. Let's go ahead and get the bad out of the way. 70 degrees, 12.8, blowing out to left field. Ooh, windy day. Nice. Let's go up here. Schlitter history. There you go. This guy has a home run. Outside of that, not much. Strikeout numbers, 40, 40, 40, 60, 50. That's good stuff. That's a good start. Good start. Let's go up here. Flip over to Baz. There's a home run for Wells, there's a home run for Cabrera, there's a home run for Bellinger, there's 2 home runs for Judge, there's a home run for Chisholm with a 7.14 average, there's a home run for Grisham. New York 1.5. Let me go ahead and click that real quick. 1.5 for minus 108, by the way. I'm going to grab that. Thank you. And I think we're going to have to fade you a little bit because see his earned runs. He's averaging 2.83. Over 2.5 is minus 122. I think I need to take this. I think I need to take this call real quick. So we're going to do that. So Baz over. Sorry, Baz. Now, we know what you can and can't do. So over 2.5 earned runs for minus 122. Now, I don't like the minus 122. And what should I do instead? Class, any answers? Suggestions? No? I got you. Watch. This is what we're going to do. We're going to come over here. We're going to open up our details. We're going to go to team props. We're going to look at Yankee runs and see if we can find some value because the Yankees are scoring 4.6 runs per game right now with their bats. That's it. That's average. It's only 13th, right? Let's see what we got here. This is worse. I thought this would be a little bit better, but no, it's not. So I guess we got to stick with Baz. But this is the whole game, though, too. So if we go 5.5 and think Baz might get rocked, and then the bullpen comes in, the Baltimore pitching, who is trash right now. Yeah, let's go. We're gonna rock this one out. We're going Yankees 5.5, and we're gonna take them for plus 130 because I can do that. So we're gonna get rid of Baz's earned runs. We're not gonna take just Baz. We're fading the whole damn pitching staff. So we're going New York Yankees team total over 5.5 for the whole game for plus 130. Absolutely. Why? Because the sheets say so. Because the pitching is that damn bad. Because eventually Baz will go out, the bullpen will come in, and if you know me, I am hashtag fade the bullpens always. So, yep, there we go. Absolutely good stuff. Goodbye. Let's go look at Schlitter strikeouts now because that's what I want to see. So 2026, he has struck out an average of 7 per game. His line is 6.5 for decent odds. 109 is not bad. We like that. We can rock with that for sure. Baltimore's 23rd in strikeouts at 9.4 per game, which means they're averaging 1 strikeout per inning plus, which is great, which means if he goes at least 7 innings, which he can do, he's gone 8, 6, 6. That's a 7 something average. He's averaging 17.8. That's good enough. I'm going to take him. I'm going to take this for strikeouts. I'm going to take him for 109. I think he gets this. So SCHLITTLER over 6.5 Ks for a smooth minus 109. Give me that. I already got the Yankees 1.5. I got the Yankees team total 5.5, and I got Schlittler strikeouts. I think we're good. Let's move on. All right, moving on to game number 6, and we got Cincinnati versus Chicago. Loves the Cubs. Yes, it does. Nice. Let's see what we got for a line. It's currently Cubbies 189 with 11.5. Is it still windy at Wrigley? Is it still? It might be still very windy there. Let's see. So currently, Cincy's bats are not good. They're 24, 24, 26 last 5 games. You can see they've lost 3 in a row. Pittsburgh whooped that ass. I was calling them Steelers. Ha! Yeah, the Steelers whooped that ass. There we go. The Cubs pitching, you see how they've been doing. 7, 16, and 7. They've been pretty good. They're striking people out. That's what you want to see. Their bats, I mean, their hits are 19. They're get on base, they score. Simple as that. Cincy's pitching is even worse than Baltimore, which I don't know how that's a thing, but it is. 30, 30, 30. Now, given when you give up 17 runs in a game, it's going to skew the numbers for a bit. But damn it, you gave up 17 runs, so it should skew the numbers for a bit. So be shamed, or shame on you. So we're going to put a position player in. Bitch, it was already 14 runs in the board before the position player came in. Don't blame it on that. That was your pitches. That was them. So we move over here. Let's go and see what the pitchers look like, because I'd be damned. I'd be damned. Let's see. Cabrera going up against Chase Petty. Okay. Interesting little situation. Let's see. We got Chase Petty started 2 games, earned runs 9 and 4, going against the Cubs, who 6 in runs. I'm like 1.5 all of a sudden. So Wrigley 74, wind blowing straight out at 17.2. Yesterday was 8-4. Now a lot of you took 11.5. Congratulations on your total yesterday. You hit. Me being a greedy bastard that love chasing plus odds, I took 12.5. I lost, but I still had a green day. So hey, and still had a couple plays, live bets in this one too. So it was fun overall. So this man gives up runs, and he's going to not pitch much, you can tell, which means they're going to bring the bullpens in. And if you don't remember in the last minute, this is going to come in. That's right. A team, as a pitching as a whole, is allowing 331 as a team, 8.8 runs and 12 hits as a team in the last 5 games on average. That is wonderful. That's wonderful. For us as Cub bettors, guess what we're going to do probably. So, do I want to take over 11.5? With this pitching, probably so. If anything, I want to take Cubs team total, if anything. So let's go ahead and, what's your hits? 7 and 6, bro. Oh my God. Let's see, Cabrera, are you decent at all, or are you bad? You have a trend happening of 3, 3, 3, 3, huh? Interesting. That's not what you want to do here for the season. So if you give up 3, he gives up like 5 or 6. Now we're already at 9, and then we get bullpens coming in, and he's probably the other guy's a bullpen guy, so ooh, how many outs are you going? You're going 6. You get up 3 to a team that's 24th in bats. I almost want to take the Cubs, but then again, I kind of just want to take the over. But then again, let's take the over. It's 11.5 today. It's 11.5. I'm not taking 12.5. We're just going to go 11.5 plus 110. I think that's great. Let's take that. Let's do that. Let's go look at some, we're not looking at strikeouts. 20th for Cincy, 2nd for Cubs. We don't want that. We want bats. Let's go look at these bats and see what we got. Anything good? Nothing. Why? Because they know the wind's blowing out. The odds makers jacked up the lines to where we can't use them, sadly. Look at that. 40s are on the screen. That tells you everything you need to know. Absolute 2-5, 2-5, 2-5, 2-5, 2-5, 2-5, 1. Jesus. No, we're taking the over. We're moving. Next. Moving on to game 7. 7 is going to be Cleveland and KC. And we look at the numbers. We see KC, that's a 110 favorite. 9.5 is our totes. We look at the sheet. Sheet says what? Sheet says, kind of Cleveland, a little bit Cleveland plus money. Well, Cleveland plus money is going to be 186, so hell no. No wonder you like that. Cleveland's bats are doing well, though. 10th, 8th, and 10th. Good job on the bats. All top 10 stuff. Bats for KC are 17, 20, and 12. That ain't good for KC. That's average. Remember they were like really green like 3 days ago? Yeah, that's why it's a 5-game rolling average. It moves. You're going to get teams going up and down. So I don't use season stats. We use what have you done lately stats. And pitching is also mid. And pitching is also mid. So everything's mid except for the Cleveland bats, which are above average. So they're good, I would say. They're not great, they're good. So this is probably gonna be a pass, which I'm not mad at it. Not mad at all. Remember, just because it's a pass doesn't mean I'm not gonna play it. Live plays are live plays, and all games are available for live plays. Every game. I have a set strategy I use in every single game. People in the chat know what it is because they've seen it and they follow it too. And we tend to do quite well with it. So better sheets, go check it out. Shameless plug it is. Oh, Royals, where you at? I'm blind. It's right there in my face. So we got Waka Waka going up against BB. Let's see what we got here. So first off, it's going to be 81.1, 11.4 blowing out to center. Great start for a high scoring game. And we come up here, we go Waka history versus Cleveland. You can see home run against Bo Naylor. Quan got a home run. Damn, that says a lot. Outside of that, you see what's happening. Cool. We flip sides. We go Tanner Beebe. That's a lot of damn red. Except for Bobby Witt, who loves this man. 2 home runs, 3. Really, they should just walk Bobby and Pasquatch and then just pitch to everybody else. Yeah, put them both on base and just pitch to everybody because damn, 615 at bats with 2 home runs. Are you kidding me? Bobby and Pasquale. Let's go see if they're on the HR before we forget about them. So, oh, it's going to be Royals right there. Booby. Well, there's Pasquale. There's Pasquale's right there. And where's Bobby? There's his HR. We'll probably take it anyways, just because he's so good. We'll use that and take him. So, Bobby. Oh, Bobby. You're down here. Got you. So we're gonna go HR, bounce over here real quick. Go last 10. I know he's only 50%, but he has such a beautiful history. His bases are last 5 bases are pretty damn good, and his plus 120. But I do want to take the HR instead. I do prefer that board anyway. So I think I'm gonna overrule the rulings, and we're just gonna take this. Now, Bobby Witt, what the hell? Total bases, HR. Oh, you've been cheeks lately. No wonder. You were great, and then you fell off. So we can't take somebody who fell off. So we will take Vinny though. We're gonna take Pasquantino. Pasquantino. Pasquatch over 1.5 HR. Absolutely. And it's minus 110 on BetMGM, which means it's gonna be minus 111. Thank you. Thank you, Novik. Thank you. I want to play this. Thank you very much. So it's gonna be that Kansas City right there. Put that on my list. Yes. Put it on the board. Yes. All right. Do we want to take strikeouts? 10 for Cleveland, 22 for KC. That'll be a BB potential against KC. Now, do you want to take this? That's up to you. I'm going to say no. This doesn't look good. So come over here. His strikeouts look good, but you're facing Cleveland, who's 10th in strikeouts. So, and he has faced Cleveland. It's his only loss this season. See what I'm saying? Yeah, leave it alone. So you could if you want to, but I shan't do that. So anybody else over here? No, Delauter for bases. I think we're good. I think we're gonna move on next. All right, moving on to game 8. It's gonna be Milwaukee and St. Louis. Fun little series, I'm sure, because both teams are playing pretty. Yeah, they're both playing decent. Good stuff. So right there, 108 Milwaukee with an 8.5. We got that. Sheets tell us what? Yuck, doesn't like this game. But Milwaukee's offense is damn amazing. They're both top 3 in everything. 3, 4, 3, 2, and 3 on batting average, runs, and hits. 4th in strikeouts. That's what you want to see. Pitching 2-2-2-5. Great stuff. St. Louis bats 5-3-5 after just facing the damn Dodgers. They're still crushing. They took 2 out of 3 versus the Dodgers. We see their pitching, though, is a little suspect. 23rd in both batting average and opponent hits, and 14th in runs. So just saying, there's a weakness there they can exploit. That's why Milwaukee's probably favored, even though they're on the road. So let's go look at the pitchers. Let's see what we got. Who's tossing taters today? We got to see. So it's going to be, yeah. Chad Patrick going up against Kali. So let's see what we got. First off, 79 degrees, 15 miles an hour, blowing out. Interesting. So it's at Bush. It's outdoors. We got Leahy versus. There's your data. There you see all the stats right there. Good job. We flip over to Chad Patrick, and we can see, yep, no home runs on this side. Not much data, really, because they haven't faced that much. So we got to rely on the season. Season earned runs for you is at 3 average. Okay, great. You're facing, both teams have amazing bats right now. So this, what you're seeing, might not be good. It might not be good for him. So we got that. We have strikeouts. No thanks. 4th and 12. St. Louis is 25th, but we'll talk about that with the next pitcher. Hits, walks, outs. You do give up a lot of walks potentially. Potentially could be an issue. So this is the main thing I'm worried about is earned runs going up against Milwaukee, who are second at runs at 7.6. So yeah. Let's go over here real quick. Look at Chad Patrick, 2026 earned runs. You've been good. Okay, so you're facing St. Louis now with strikeouts are bad. Yeah, 3.5 is not a strikeout guy. St. Louis 25th in strikeouts at 9.8. I wouldn't. I can't trust that. So no. Hits, earned runs, walks, outs. Damn. It's all walks for you. It's a lot of walks. Hell, I can even bet though. I can bet you for 2 walks at minus 134. Interesting. I'm not going to do it, but that's interesting. Which means you're going to put people on base. And when people get on base with St. Louis, what do? They bring them home. They're 3rd in runs at 7.2. Combined, they're scoring 14.8 runs per game. Combined, these 2 teams. And neither one played Pittsburgh. or faced Pittsburgh. They're not Pittsburgh. That's what I'm trying to say. They're not Pittsburgh with 17 runs. So I think I'm going to go the over. I think we're going to trust both offenses and take the over in this one. And it's going to be over 8.5 or minus 110. That's what we want. We're going to fade the St. Louis pitching, and hopefully Patrick's walks get him in trouble. So give me the over, and we go to the bats real quick. We can clean it up a little bit first. Yeah, we're good. Let's look at the bats right quick. Brewers, Cardinals, anything good? We do have a little bit. but not much. We got Burleson's the only thing that's going to qualify because of 70% last 10 range. We come over here, we look, see he's been doing good last 10, 7 straight. That's good. That's great. HR, he's at currently 130. He's outside my price range. You son of a bitch, I swear. Oh man, you could take this if you want to. I'm not. I'm gonna be disciplined. I'm not taking anything. That's too high. That's too much. Too much. So we're gonna take the over and just move on. How about that? Next. Moving on to game 9 is going to be Dodgers in Houston. We actually have a lean here. Oh my God, finally. It's going to be Dodgers 177 with that 8.5. Though she is leaning to Houston, though. Oh, you didn't see that one coming, did you? You didn't, because the Dodgers suck right now. 29th in runs, 22nd average, 22nd hits. Opponent runs 12th. Their pitching's doing okay as their bats suck right now. Otani forgot how to hit the ball. He's too much of a pitcher now. Houston's very great with the bats. Very great. They're amazing. Second with batting average and hits, 11th in runs, 16th and 9th. You see all the numbers there. This is why it's in Houston, and it's in Houston. So Houston plus 1.5 is plus 115. If the pitchers are equal, I'm taking Houston. I'm just going to take them. Simple as that. So give me this. Give me this. Let me swap to this. Whip swap. Boom. It's Yamamoto going against who? Who is going out there for them? We got to see. It's going to be Steven Okert. Let's look at his stats real quick. Game log. It's a really Houston. You're gonna do a bullpen game, bro. You have whatever. All right, we can't take Houston now because of the damn bullpen game. We can't trust that. So that's sad. That's good sadness. So we'll look at Yamamoto though. We'll look at it. First off, it's Dowkin. It's 79 retractable. You see that 13.9 wind blowing out. Cool, whatever. Let's see. Flip side, Yamamoto versus Houston. You see they actually have some success against them still. Okay. We go Dodgers versus Okert. It's only going to be for 1 inning probably, but there you go. There's your data if you care. 2026 Yamamoto. Houston is 8th in strikeouts, so we don't care about strikeouts. They're really great with bats, 2nd in average, 2nd in hits, 11th in runs. They kind of strand people on base. It happens. So not really too concerned with runs, and he doesn't give up much anyway. So yeah, shame. We can't do nothing on that side. Let's go look at the bats and see if we have anything we can use here. Diaz, Muncy. We'll look at Muncy, we'll look at Diaz, and we'll look at Bryce Matthews. That's all we can look at here. I know, right? So Muncy, first off, we go last 10. You're 70, or your average is only 2. I want this to be 2.5. This isn't good enough, so you got to go away. Bye. What about Diaz? Diaz last 10 is a 2.2. That's not good enough either. I need more pop. I need more than just 2 pops. I need more. So I need a 6-pack of pops. So Bryce Matthews, he's only at 0.5, but he has plus money. And last 10, he's 70%. He's 2.4. He's damn near good enough to go 1.5. Do we dare take this, though, against Yamamoto is the question. Well, I know it. Well, 125, that's over my 120 limit. I swear, too much. I can't do it. That's fine. It's okay. This one's going to be a full pass then. We have nothing. Let's move on. Next. With all these passes, I'm surprised we still have, 9 plays already? Shocked by that. We're doing well. So we're on game 10. So we got 3 games left. Chicago, the White Sox versus the Angels, left this game alone yesterday. No, that was Mets and Angels yesterday. That's right. New series. Currently it is Angels 144, 7.5. Why? Why is it that? It's leaning Chicago because Chicago's playing decent. They lost. I mean, they took 2 out of 3 versus the Padres. That's good stuff. Their average, even above average when it comes to the runs. Their pitching is doing great. Angels bats are starting to wake up a little bit. They were terrible. Now they're 14th in average, 9th in hits, 21st in runs. They're still straining people. That ain't good. This is all the same. This is like a bag of Skittles. We can't do nothing with this. So let's go see what we got. Change this up. We're going to change this to White Sox and Angels. And we got Soriano. Last time he went out, I hyped this man up too much. And all of a sudden, he just sucked. I hyped him up. I was like, man, he's amazing. He's great. He's Cy Young. Gives up 3. I took his under 1.5 like a fool. What was I thinking? But I mean, he has been amazing. Let's be real. So, am I going to do such things again? And look who was against. Look who was against. It was the White Sox. Who is he facing today? The White Sox again. Revenge game? Doubt it, but we'll see. 65 degrees, 10.3 blowing out. There you go. Soriano versus White Sox. There you go. Montgomery home run. Romo home run. That's about it. Is that all in the same game? It might be. Who knows? Flips Davis Martin. There you go. Davis Martin, no home runs, few RBIs. But that's about it. Cool. 444 for 9 at bats. That's cool. So you see this. 12th and 26th. Angels are 26 strikeouts. We'll cover that with Davis Martin. We're not going to cover that with Soriano because Chicago's good with the bats. So strikeouts, no thanks. Hits, walks, outs, cool. Bye. Don't want you. Not today. Not today. So Davis Martin, I do kind of care about strikeouts. He's been striking dudes out. He struck out 7 Angels last time he faced them in his last damn outing. Now he's facing them again. They're 26 in strikeouts at 10 per game. So now this was at home. Now he's on the road. So how does that work is a question. So do we take the over 5.5 for 130, basically, since Angels are 26 in strikeouts and he's averaging 5.5, which is the average? And yeah, I think we do. I think we roll the dice. So we're going to go Davis or Martin. Martin over 5.5 Ks, and it's plus 130. Yeah, I'll chase the plus 130 all day. Sign me up. I'm good. So Shy Sox, Angels. We did it once, you can do it again, right? Yeah, I like the thinking. Good spirit. Aaron runs, he's been pretty good. We got walks, we got outs. I'm cool with that. Give me 6 strikeouts. I know you can do it. Thanks a lot, buddy. Let's see. Let's change up to the bats real quick. See if we got anything over here. We do have some. We got Tristan Peters, 0.5, way overpriced. I can't use that one, so we're not going to open it. Same with bases. But Meadroth is good, and he's plus money. Yeah, he understands the value of coin. He likes to respect coin, but it's only a 2. 1.5 on a 2, but it is plus 125. If it was better, I could. I could take this, but I don't like the 2. I need this to be closer to 2.5. I need a little bit of cushion. That's the value. We need cushion. There ain't no cushion, so we're going to pass. Sad. So we got Martin for strikeouts. That's all we got. Let's move on. Next. 2 games remaining. Atlanta and Seattle is up now. We come over here. We see it is going to be Seattle 135 with a 7.5. Interesting. Why? Sheets like Atlanta with the odds and everything. Great. Seattle doesn't have any advantages. Atlanta has the advantages. It must be a pitching thing. Has to be a pitching thing. So Atlanta has all the bats. It has all the pitching. You can see this. Seattle has nothing. Seattle got owned by KC for 3 games. You see all the information there. Great. They suck at both sides of the plate. Cool. Well, the plate and both sides of the inning, not the plate. So we come over here. We check out the pitching. That's got to be the reason why. What's happening? Who's going out there? So it's going to be Braves, Mariners, Logan Gilbert going up against J.R. Ritchie. So J.R. Ritchie is telling me this is going to be most likely a make sure, me verify game log. No, he's had 2 starts. Okay, great. That's what I wanted to see. So 2 starts. He gave 2 runs of both of them. 79 degrees T-Mobile. Don't care about it. It's inside. Great. Gilbert history versus Bravos. Olsen has a home run in 214. Home run for Heim. And that's it. Flip side, Richie obviously never faced anybody else. So 2026, his 2 starts, 2 earned runs each. Pretty good. Strikeout wise, 7 and 4. Washington, Detroit, not bad. I think I'll lean Atlanta. I think I might take Atlanta money line still. I know we'll look and see how good Logan's been doing. I don't think he's been doing amazing this year. Hits, 5 hits, that's okay. Walks, 4's a lot, but we'll see. Outs, he's still giving you plenty of time. Good stuff. So Gilbert, 2026 earned runs. See what he's been doing. You see he's averaging 2.4. That's not good. It's not great. Strikeouts, not so much. Braves are 18th in strikeouts. Seattle's 21st. Don't care about either one of those. Hits, he gives up a lot of hits. Braves are 7th in runs, 8th in average, 11th in hits right now in the last 5 games. I could take this over if I wanted to. I could. I think I like Atlanta money line better. I think I do. So we go, yep. And then let's see. Do we have any Brave bats up here? That might be another thing that helps us out. And we do. We have Brave. We got Albies on both, and we got Olsen on both. So we got 2 Braves. So we got 2 Braves with extremely hot bats right now. We got a young pitcher who obviously they don't know much about, which is probably good. I'm going to roll the dice here. I'm going to take Atlanta money line plus 132, mainly because the sheet loves it. You see the sheet. Seattle's just playing like straight cheeks right now. They're at home. Cool. You got bodied by the Royals. It happens. They just bodied the Rockies. Great. So their numbers might be a little skewed, but they look pretty good doing it. So give me the money line. Let's go over here and look at Albies real quick. Let's look at Olsen real quick. Olsen's back down to 1.5 because he's not Coors anymore. Albies last 10. Crushing it. Absolutely. Plus 116. Get on my list. Thank you. ALBIS. Over 1.5 HR for plus 116. Thank you very much. Ooh. And then Olsen is also probably going on here as well because he's been crushing 2.5 lines. Why wouldn't he go on here for 1.5? Over Olsen over 1.5 HR for plus, that's 115. Can I get plus 100? Plus 115. No big coming in clutch. Nice. Good stuff. So Olsen, Albies, both 115 and 116. Beautiful stuff. We got the money line for the Braves. Let's move on. Next. All right. Last game is going to be San Diego and San Fran. Ew. Okay. Not good. San Diego 124 with an 8.5. Let's go to the sheets. You see why. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this trash. Absolute disgusting. This is what we call a hot dog game. This is nothing but mustard and ketchup with a bun in the middle. That's all this is. That's a dog right there. Too much sauce. Disgusting. So yeah, let's just go ahead and look at the pictures, get this one over with, because this one's gonna be a pass 100%. No advantages anywhere. It's Vasquez with his 3 strikeouts going against McDonald with his 3 strikeouts. Yay. Don't care about that with anybody. I'll click through some stuff real quick. 60 degrees, 9.2. McDonald history, nothing. Vasquez history, home run for Devers, that's about it. 2026 strikeouts, yeah, he's been doing okay, but now he's starting to come back down. Interesting. So we go hits, earned runs, walks, outs. Great. Goodbye. Here we go, McDonald. Can't even click on 26 because he started a game in 26. He started 2 games last year, and that's all he did. He struck out 10 Rockies, not bad. If you want to take some of his last year stats, be my guest. I am not. Let's go ahead and look at our bats real quick for this game and pretend this game doesn't happen because Angelo is the only thing happening in this game. Are we going to take this? Nah, he's a 2-2. He ain't 2-5. We can't do that. So, nope, goodbye. We're fully passing on this one. So, that puts us at the end of the day. Beautiful stuff. So, tomorrow is Tuesday, isn't it? And you see we have a full slate back with MLB. Looks like everybody's going to be playing tomorrow. Good stuff. NHL Tuesday looks like so. We're going to have a 1-game slate with Minnesota, Colorado game 2, where they're going to score like another 15 goals probably. Who knows? NBA Tuesday looks like a 2-game slate as well. We get some Lakers Thunder finally. Feels like they took a week off. Weird. Yeah, so we are done. Appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know what you're playing. Agree, disagree. Come check out Better Sheets. Perfect timing. Go check it out. Come join the chat. It's all there. Appreciate you. I will see you tomorrow. We'll go over more games then. Peace.